Hello everyone, welcome to episode 81 of the Botanical Yarn podcast. I am wearing the most beautiful sweater that has just come back from amazing sample make. I mean, look at the cuff. Isn't that dreamy? So this is a new sweater that we're launching at Flock Fibre Festival in collaboration, just ruining the microphone, in collaboration with Shay Johnson. I'll show you her profile. Shay has done some amazing, this is a wonderful lady Shay. And she's on Instagram as Knit Cross Shay. Yeah, Knit Crochet. Knit Crochet, got it. Terrible. I'm so bad at reading. It's my dyslexia. So yeah, I'm so excited. Sharon has knit this beautiful sweater. It's in non-superwash 4-ply merino yarn, and it's using these beautiful minis, which we are launching kits for this sweater at Flock Fibre Festival. So it's got a bit of detail at the bottom. I have actually lost some weight since Sharon started knitting this, so it is a little bit big on me, but it is beautiful. It fits lovely on the shoulders. The sleeves are perfect length. I just got a bit of room here, but that's okay because I needed to lose a little bit of room around there. So it is so beautiful. Have I messed up the microphone? But look at the gorgeous. So this sweater is launching at Flock Fibre Festival on the 9th and 10th of August. I'm so excited to fly to America and be part of the amazing festival that Jess and Caroline run. We are in progress of shipping boxes and I'm still dyeing lots more yarn. But I'm so excited. So my question for you is, what shall I knit as my travel project? Because I always end up taking either a project that's too complex, and then you don't really have the brain power to knit it while you're tired, jet lagged. Or I take something that I finish really quickly and then have nothing to knit, which, you know me, I don't finish things very quickly. Or I take something that's like too bulky and have like 17 skeins, and then I forget to pack knickers and etc. So I wrote a list of potential sweaters, which I'm thinking will be a good start. Simple stockinette sweaters for knitting just in the round, mindless while you're watching a TV program. I mean, I am going to download my Coronation Street to watch on the plane because it's a good 10-hour flight. I was planning to knit on this shawl, which is also launching at Flock Fibre Fest, which is now going to be called the Pier 62 shawl by Twinset and Pearl, and it's using our neon nep and then 2 mini skeins. So I have that to finish. But I'm thinking the way I'm knitting, I'll be finished before we fly. We fly to America on the 6th of August. So I wanted something simple to knit. The thing I want to do, so I want to knit the Ooey Gooey Sweater, the Rhinebeck sweater, and I also want to knit the Pressed Flowers cardigan for Rhinebeck, which I'm knitting with Marla and Meg and Sabrina and other Megan. But that, I think I haven't got my head around the pattern yet, so I don't think I have time to cast that on and get that started and sorted before I fly. So this should be finished before I fly, so that's good. This will also be finished before I fly because this is the Pressed Flowers kerchief, which I love. I haven't knit much on that this week, but I have knit on this one. And we've been dyeing yarn like crazy women. My mum and my boyfriend have been in the studio this week, as has Claire and Charlotte. So we've been knitting. I wish we need to do more knitting. We have been dyeing lots and lots of yarn. So I have some suggestions. So darling Lynn, who came to our open studio last week, knit a ranunculus in, I'm trying to see if I have a picture of it. I have a video of her wearing it, but I don't think, here we go. Maybe if I screenshot it. No, not that clever. I wasn't quick enough. Okay, pause. Pause. Why can I never get technology to work? So this, oh, it's still going. Pause. Pause. Hey, I'm just going to show you the video. So this is Lynns Renuncular sweater that she wore to last week? Can't have been last week. Open Studio. And they both, Claire and Lynn both knit pressed flowers kerchiefs. But look at Lynns Renunculus. That is using one skein of the neon nep fluff in Monada. So what I'm thinking is I owe Sally a sweater. So Sally's my dear friend who makes all our project bags for us. And for her 60th birthday, which is almost 2 years ago, I knit her a Andrea Mowry sweater. I've forgotten the name of it, with a little bit of colour work on the top. And I gifted it to her for her 60th birthday and it didn't fit. I just knit. I didn't add any ease and it was too tight. So I've been saying, oh yeah, I'll knit Sally a sweater, I'll re-knit it, blah, 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 because I pulled it all back. It was tight on the rib, it was tight on the arm, everything. So I'm thinking I might knit Sally a Renunculus in the neon net fluff, because that would be a nice, easy, I know the pattern, plain knitting project, and I could cast on and do the lace bit now, and then do the rest, the arms and the sleeves on the plain. What do you think? Also on my list are 3 patterns by Vera Valmalaki, our dear friend Vera. The Caramelli sweater, probably saying that wrong, Orgiette sweater, and the Wild Air sweater. So I'll put pictures in of those. The other one I'm thinking that has just been released. So I've created a Ravelry bundle of simple sweaters, I've called it. I'll link it below. So, I mean, there's a few in there, like that's the Caramelli sweater, which I like. The Pop Rock pullover as well. But Rebecca Clow has just launched the Lusk tee, which also might be a quite nice, easy striped, because then that'll keep engaging as a travel knit. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think my travel knitting project would be. And what do you take when you travel? Do you take socks? I am going to take a pair of socks, a vanilla sock. But I want something a little bit more like a sweater, just for stockinette. I also wonder what you all take as travel knitting. So I have tried to condense my tool bag. So this is a lovely pouch I bought, I think 2 years ago at Knit City Toronto. This is by Paradise Island. There's her logo. So I keep this with me, and this is going to be my travel. So first up we have the knitting barber cords, because you never know when you might need those. My must go, which has now got a darning needle stuck to it. My must thing for traveling is a thread of maple on the go. I am going to swap out the nice thread and maple scissors for, I'm not going to take those with me because they're really nice scissors and I don't want to lose them in security. Then I've got the twist keys for Chowgoo and 2 darning needles in there. And then you've got stitch markers in the back. So that's, I also have Chowgoo tape measure, a very important pen, because you never know when you'll need that. A lovely little crochet hook for picking up stitches that you drop. My best friends, Chowgoo little snips, because these definitely won't get taken off me at security. So those I think will be the only scissors I take. A flop, whatever they call them, for picking up stitches, cable, whatever. Stitch stoppers and a darning needle. Got little. So what's a must take for your notions when you travel? Crochet hook, all the goodies, and then that all fits back in there. And I just don't think I'll take the bigger scissors because I think, well, the scissors are tiny, but I just never know with airport security. We're flying from Heathrow, so hopefully, but those definitely will be okay. And I'll be putting them in my knitting bag. So that's what I'm going to take. But I'm intrigued to see what's your must-have. I will have a little tub of hand cream and lip balm as well. I am going to be using a new project bag, which Sally has just made. I can't reveal what it's for yet, but look at that amazing rainbow webbing. This is the beautiful pattern. How gorgeous that is. So this will be my project bag. And what's great about these project bags is, I mean, there's a huge skein of... So this is the small size and it has pockets. So my notions bag will fit in the bottom. And then what's great about these is they do fold up really nice and flat. So if you've only got one skein in there, you know, you can squidge them up. So for example, if I have Sally's sweater yarn, you can do them up and then they squish really flat, which is what is great for traveling. Sorry, itchy nose. So that's the travel project. I've also got to decide on colours for my Ooey Gooey sweater. So if you haven't seen the amazing Ooey Gooey sweater, it's Andrea Mowry's Rhinebeck sweater, and I think it's still on the top. Oh, I also love this new sweater by Isabel Kramer. Isn't that beautiful? It's called Gardino. Let me just find. So that's the Renuncular sweater that Lynn made. And it's on 6.5mm needles, so super, super quick. Aha, here's Ooey Gooey. So I'm thinking for the main colour for my sweater, it's in Sport Non-Superwash. I'm thinking this is the main colour, which is our flock fibre colourway. Then I'm thinking for the top part, Monada. And then this lovely lilac. What do you think? It's something different for me that I don't just knit pale pink. But then I was thinking to add some pops of minis. So do I go peach? Or do I go a bit fluoro? That's quite nice with it. Because on the bottom of the sweater, you can add like on the different, or I could go paler pink. I think it needs a pop. I mean, we have the Monada. No, I don't think Cresspedia is right. Lichen would be quite nice. Alchemilla mollis. Oh, I'm quite drawn to that now. What do you think? What do you think of, have you picked your Ooey Gooey sweater kit yet? What else did I have to tell you? Thinking about it. I will be organising another Pressed Flowers YouTube live, possibly before we go and then after when we get back from America. So we are going to be, so orders placed on the website after the 1st of August won't be processed until we return on the 20th. So we fly back on the 19th and we will be back in the studio on the 20th of August. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. We're going to have a few days in Seattle afterwards. Mike, my partner, is going to play golf for a couple of days and I'm going to do absolutely nothing, just sit and knit. And then we'll fly home. The jet lag got us pretty bad last time, so I'm hoping going out was okay, but coming back, we were out for about a couple of days. We just weren't sleeping. Oh, some interesting noises going on there. So yeah, that's what's happening here. Exciting. Exciting, exciting. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And let me know in the comments what you think about which sweater I should knit for Sally as my travel project. The other option was some natural fluff. No. Air-blown cotton, which actually have the wrong label on. I was just looking, it says natural fluff. No, this isn't natural fluff, it's air-blown cotton. This is the flock fibre colourway as well. So I'm thinking that for my Ooey Gooey sweater. Decisions. It's Saturday afternoon here, so I'm going to empty the dye pans and reload the dye pans with these non-superwash minis. This is something we haven't offered before, because usually we dye it on superwash, which is quicker to absorb the dye, and most people use superwash because it's easy. It has nylon in, it's this base, our wool and nylon base. But the non-superwash is 100% merino and non-superwash. So it's less treated and it takes longer for the colours to absorb. But I'm so happy with them. I'm so happy with them. So this is called the Garden Genza sweater. I'm going to share other people's test knits as well of this beautiful sweater because it's divine. There's been some amazing test knit versions and kits will be launching for this sweater on the Saturday of Flock. So yes, hope everyone is well and thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and let me know in the comment what you think I should make for the travel project, for my Ooey Gooey sweater, and thanks for watching. I've been rambling. Thanks everyone, bye.